Did you want to watch the heroine one or the Zin one? We gotta do Heads gas station, tails Zin. Yeah, we're watching the Zin video. Woo! I love when a coin flip works out in my favor. We're watching something about Zins. Is Zin going to kill me and the boys? Honestly, I really want to know if it's going to kill me and the boys. I don't partake in the Zin.
This is Zin.
But we'll see.
Inside of its hockey puck clamshell are over a dozen pearls of nicotine goodness.
Honestly, that looks like something would be some fire gum. Let me move me. That would be some fire ass gum. That looks good.
That are now the only thing I care about in life. That's right, I am full-blown addicted to Ronald Reagan's, and apparently a lot of other people in corporate America are too. But
we love to see it.
Got questions about me and my friends' exciting new habit. Questions like, is it bad that we're doing so much Zin that we are literally running out?
No, it's a good thing. Capitalism based on addiction is a great thing. You're not being exploited. You're fine. Keep doing it. Buy more.
I mean, why do I love it so much?
You're gonna be fine.
Seriously, why?
I can't answer that question. I wish I had the answer, but I can't. It's also really loud.
Zin is the most popular brand of nicotine pouch. Line. Inside of its fibrous sac are a few grams of powdered nicotine that come in fun flavors like wintergreen, spearmint, and citrus.
What does wintergreen taste like?
These little suckers are produced by the Scandinavian tobacco company Swedish Match, who were acquired a few years ago by Philip Morris, a tobacco giant whose brands include Marlboro and Parliament. Now, I've been a Marlboro man for decades myself, but the missus just cannot stay off the Parliaments.
Clashing. You know what? Opposites attract. Sometimes you gotta find someone who smokes Parliaments to really make that connection, to really get a good argument going about whose cigarette is better. You really gotta, you know? That's how you really mix and find that good couple.
It's a fun little household rivalry we have. That bitch. Zin has been on sale in the US since 2014, but it's popular.
Whoa. I feel like I only ever heard about Zin's last year, I think. Damn. Okay.
Happy Dicker, little Zimbabwe before the wedding.
It's a Zinachino.
Nothing like a chino midair, buddy.
You're Jennifer and a Zins, alright, guy?
A little uppy decky, sweet taste of Zendaya.
Hey, honey, did you say you had to go to Barnes Zin Noble later?
Second Zin, third Zin, fourth. Holy shit, bro, I'm gonna be buzzing.
And in addition,
I feel incredibly old after listening to that series of clips. I know they were talking about Zins. I have no idea what they were actually saying. An upper decker? What's that? Is that just putting a Zin in there?
you see, a while back, I was working undercover as a vending machine operator in the offices of Charles Schwab. One day, some of the interns invited me to join them in ripping some upper decky Zinachinos. I figured it was the perfect opportunity to develop these boys as—
No, that's not what an upper decker is though. An upper decker is when you shit in the top compartment of a toilet. That's an upper decker. Don't say you're gonna pop an upper decker. Why is an upper decker associated with Zins? I want to pop an upper decker, but I don't want to pop a Zin. I want to shit in the top compartment of someone's toilet. I want to ruin their toilet.
Of course, other than the music of Sade, I've never been addicted to anything in my life. So in order to better understand my craving, I tracked down a longtime Zinner and asked him why he loves taking a sweet slumber on the old lip pillow.
You've seen the memes, right? It's like what do you have for breakfast? Like a Monster energy drink is like a Zin. And like,
I have a mate who always says they want a Monster Energy and a ciggy. They don't do Zins because they just straight that shit into their lungs, you know? They gotta get cancer as quickly as possible.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to admit, like, the first thing I do when I wake up is I will pull out a Zin, go get a fucking, like, Celsius or coffee, and take my dog out, and then it's like behind the computer, like, let's go.
This man, it will shock none of you to learn, is named Hunter Chadwick. Hunter is a—
I'm sorry, I'm shocked. I really am. I'm shocked that his name is Hunter Chadwick.
Data scientist at the federal consulting company Booz Allen Hamilton. He's also a former platoon leader in the U.S. Army, where he first learned to love Zen.
I was getting out of the military, and I used to like do dip, like normal dip, and started doing Zen because
Zen likes guitar. This man's got jokes. I really like him, actually.
like, I kind of realized that if I went into an office, you can't have.
Hold on. And resume.
You can't have like a fat chaw in all the time. I don't know, it's just kind of gross. So when I was getting out, like one of the guys I used to work with was doing them, and I tried it once or twice, and I was like, all right, yeah, this is kind of legit. Like, you know, it gives me the same kind of satisfaction for the most part, and it's like, you can't see it. Like, I have one in right now, and no one would notice her, you know?
But in order to properly gauge just how far Zen's
we
sanity
totally
has
noticed.
spread, I needed to widen the scope of my investigation. I
Zen sanity! Woo!
wondered perhaps if there were any women who liked Zen.
Whammon.
But then I got too nervous to ask any. So instead I found two other dudes who looked like they would give me a swirl.
This is really funny. I do really like him.
And I had them break down exactly what it feels like to respect the pouch.
It's a head rush. It feels smooth. It just
Once you know he's
sexually,
6'4",
like,
guys.
massaging
The anonymous guy, I don't know what he's saying, but he's 6'4".
your brain almost.
The best way I've found to describe it is just buzzing with the boys.
But unlike Hunter
Yeah.
over here, these two fellas got into Zen the old-fashioned way. Vaping and peer pressure.
I was a freshman in college, and my friend got a Juul for the first time. And then,
Not a
me
Juul?
being a dumb 18-year-old that knew no better, was like,
Why is he blurring himself?
oh wow, it feels so great. The Zen was like the smokeless alternative. Maybe a year ago, I just threw out the vapes and started ripping those.
So I, got on the vape for a couple of years, and then
I wish I could be as funny as
noticed,
this guy.
I
wish.
played college sports, and then all of a sudden I was getting winded.
He's got a
So I went
Zen
back to Zenning, and then it just got
He's
expensive.
got
and I felt
Zen.
like I wasn't getting anything out of it. I stopped Zenning like 10 days ago or so, and I don't feel any like withdrawal symptoms or all the things that they like talk about. Like I kind of just have been going with it.
And while one
Oh my god! No, you don't feel any symptoms because you're smoking a cigarette, bro! You're not gonna feel any symptoms! God
might see
damn!
Zen's rising popularity as a threat to the traditional tobacco industry, its growth has actually been a strategic move by its parent company, Philip Morris.
Bro, he just pulled that Zen out of nowhere.
We're looking at doing is truly replacing our own cigarettes with new products.
For adults who would otherwise continue to smoke, switching to a smoke-free product is
Me
a
mentioned,
pragmatic
Switch mentioned.
option.
And it turns out it's actually quite convenient to be manufacturing the replacement for your very own product. Zen now dominates 74% of US market share for nicotine pouches, and as shipments to the US continue to grow, Philip Morris's quarterly revenue reports have consistently beaten expectations. There's even a Zendemic shortage happening as we speak because
Yelling news! Ah! Ah! Oh god!
now all this anti-smoking jibber-jabber sounds like real progress. But it's
It
tough
does.
to see
It
how
sounds
Philip
great.
Morris talks about Zen and trusts that it's a good thing when this is how Philip Morris used to talk about cigarettes.
It's true. The babies born from women who smoke are smaller, but they're just as healthy as the babies born from women.
What are you on about, bro? No, they're not. They're dying. They're so
Do
bad.
not smoke.
What about the higher
And
rate
some
of
women would
deaths?
prefer having smaller babies.
So to get an objective
And some women prefer it's easier on them. They like to have a smaller baby.
take on how healthy Zen is, I decided
Women love really small babies. He got to the joke before I even could.
to ring up a medical professional. David Toomey is an emergency physician and fellow in medical toxicology with expertise in the pharmacology and toxicity of nicotine. Basically,
Right.
he's an expert in chemicals that are bad for you. He also happens to be my actual real-life brother, and while I haven't talked to my family in years due to my skyrocketing levels of fame, I had to bag this interview. So I lied and told him that everybody was getting together to celebrate.
Look at this dude. He's so confused.
Mom's birthday.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a really long time. He reached out, said he wanted to connect, so I'm really happy to, see him and touch base. Hey.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Is everyone here?
Yeah. Come on.
We're gonna go like see everyone and hang out? Or no? Oh, no. Okay.
The cameras are on over here.
The what? Are mom and dad here? Or no?
No.
Do you know that you're supposed to be doing an interview?
An interview.
After some quality family time, I was ready to understand what was actually going on with Zin.
I would say that the primary health risk associated with any type of nicotine product is fundamentally related to addiction. Are you busy?
No,
You have something else going on?
It's a call from mom.
A call from mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll just...
Have you talked to mom at all recently?
Nope, I'm gonna shut that off.
You shut that right? Okay, yeah. If the question is, can I use an oral nicotine replacement product as a way to quit cigarettes? The answer and the data would tend to suggest that certainly any alternative to smoking is considered better. I think that with a question of
probably
having
better
never
for your
been exposed
lungs
to a
and
nicotine
shit.
product to make the decision to use a nicotine product, people need to weigh that decision very seriously, and they should consider things like the effects of having a long-term addiction, whether or not that involves economic effects, the costs of these things, issues related to mood when you stop using these products, and potential long-term health effects that have
He's
yet
not
to be
listening to a
discovered
word he's
simply
saying.
because of how new these products are.
Or do you think that there's nothing else that you might want to ask, maybe more personally, about your own relationship with Zin?
Why would I need personal advice?
Well, you've been doing a lot of Zin.
Yeah, I have it lining my tongue at the moment.
Think you could probably stop if you wanted to?
Yeah, big time.
Definitely.
I could.
Why don't you
So why not
give him the Zin?
just give me the can?
No.
Mom wanted me to take the can away.
You tell mom. You tell mom. She can shut the
don't-
fuck up.
Get off me! Give me the can! No! Are you done? Dan.
It was then that I began to realize why I loved Zin so much. For all the money,
It was then when you realized why you love it?
all of the gums that I've receded in my mouth, and all of the strange lingo I'd developed, at the end of the day, Zin was meant to bring people together. And if ever there was a place where forging bonds was desperately needed, it's the corporate office. That sterile, lifeless arena where strangers are herded in with each other every day to mingle and attempt to create shareholder value. If nothing else, maybe that's what poppin' a Zin is all about. Turning strangers into friends and getting a buzz on while you're at it.
Yeah,
It's like
baby.
You're in the office and someone pulls out a tin, crack it open. It's like, oh, can I get one? No.
Hey, give us a Zin, please.
This might sound weird, but like corporate sanctioned degeneracy, like, you know, like you go to happy hour and it's like, we're so cool, like look at us, like as a team.
And sure, does being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe lend itself to a crippling nicotine addiction? Probably.
Like, I don't even know what the zenith of this is, to be honest with you. I mean, the next step I can think of is just IVing the nicotine straight into you at this point. Jesus Christ.
But at least
Oh no, he didn't go back to blurred? Why?
we have something in common in our office. It definitely beats getting to know each other over icebreakers, that's for sure. God, love Zin.
Dan, we're here because we care about you.
I don't have the can.
We're here because we care about you.
Yep, it was the summer of Zin, all right. 3 months of rip.
That was actually hilarious.
With the best group of boys I could have.
That was so funny. Good work. Oh my god.
Hunter went on to leave his job at Booz Allen to become a pacifist monk in Tibet.
Hey, nice.
Anthony,
Love that.
well, he eventually created his own startup that makes a cigarette you can smoke through your nose. I tried it, and it's awful. Anonymous guy is still anonymous. Not sure who that was. David gave up on trying to have a relationship with me. My sister said he'll talk when I'm ready to apologize, but I don't know what for. And me, I'm still out there, reporting the news. Some things never change, I guess.
Really funny. He never answered the question, is Zin gonna kill me and the boys? I'm gonna answer that for you right now. No, it's not. It's not gonna kill you and the boys. You're safe. Pop as many Zins as you want. Take as many upper deckers as you want. And I'm not talking about the shit in the toilet. But if you want to do those upper deckers too, you can. That was really funny. We're going to have to watch more of him. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.